how do you feel about the influence that art has on people?
Boy, that's a pretty heavy question. I mean, you know, it had such an influence on me too. I mean, that's the whole reason I got into this business and was able to have a career. And it seems it's kind of interesting that everybody has a different thing that they like. You know, you've got people that like cartoons, you got people that like, you know, real art, you know, paintings, oil paintings and stuff. And I think it really is something that just about everybody likes something, you know, something artistic. And even with acting and stuff, that's even kind of an art form too, you know. But I think it's probably one of the things that's probably more universal than anything else, as far as everybody has something art-wise that they like. Well, for me, I was a transit bus driver in Los Angeles, and I did that for about 5 years or so, but I always liked comic books when I was growing up, and that's what made me want to draw. Steve Ditko, Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, all the Marvel comics came out when I was about 8 years old. So that really affected me a lot, and I took a class in comic book art, and the teacher happened to work at Hanna-Barbera. So when he saw my artwork, he suggested that he could get me into a class to learn basic animation at Hanna-Barbera Studios. So I just was like, wow, that's unbelievable. And 3 weeks later, I got hired out of the class, and that's what started my career. Other jobs were jobs. This was more fun, you know. It was still hard work, but when you really enjoy what you're doing, you know, if I had to work overtime, I wasn't complaining because it was still a good time. Met most of my real good friends. I met them at the animation studio. So it really changed my life.